that the continent has now defined itself. In the news, Kebbi government shuts down schools in vulnerable areas. West African leaders to launch single currency in 2027. Swedish Prime Minister Stefan Löfven ousted after no confidence vote. And to sport, under 21 champion Taiwo Mati wins ITTF scholarship. Details coming up shortly. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. Kebbi State government has indefinitely shut down 7 schools in the state due to recent abductions of students and teachers of Federal Government College Benin Yari by bandits. This was revealed by the chairman, Kebbi chapter of the National Union of Teachers, Isa Azika, as according to him, the affected schools are in vulnerable areas of the state prone to bandit attack. Following the rising spate of insecurity in Nigeria, a group under the auspices of Association of Nigerian Female Students led by Sarki Silva Yemi held a nationwide prayer section Saturday in pursuance of peace and stability for the country. The group said they believe their prayers will go a long way in securing peace and unity in the country.
We have seen it all. Our government are trying in all the insurgents and security problems happening in Nigeria. But we cannot do it all without calling the name of God, our Father. And that's why we are here to go on our knees to plead for God mercy, to have mercy upon us as Nigerians, to have mercy upon us as young girls, to heal our land and bring peace to our country, Nigeria. Gender-based violence is also a security aspect on us young girls. And we believe that it is still our brothers out there, our youth out there, our fathers out there that are still committing this crime. We have pleaded, we have asked for the government to give us a law that will guide all this, but it's still happening. As strong and young women, and we know our intervention of prayer in all 36 states, it will go far, and the Lord Almighty will answer our prayer.
As my main purpose of coming here this hour is to join my sister to pray for the peace and development, more growth and more good things to come into this country.
Prayer is the key to everything. I'm someone believing that with prayers, every of our problem, it is going to end our insecurity in this country.
We came together to pray for Nigeria because that's all we can do at this point.
The coalition of northern groups CNG has insisted that a referendum must be conducted to prepare the stage for the final exit of southeasterners from the rest of Nigeria. In a statement by CNG spokesperson Abdulaziz Suleiman, he said the CNG demanded the referendum for the actualization of the independent state of Biafra as the only guarantee for a peaceful future. He, however, added that the Southeast leaders' refusal of the calls for succession is unacceptable and an attempt by the leaders to sway Nigerians. In commemoration of the 7th International Day of Yoga, stakeholders have called on Nigerians to indulge in the exercise to boost their immune system as well as improve their health, especially amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking during the event, the High Commissioner of India to Nigeria, Abe Thakul, also stressed on the importance of exploring traditional and alternative medicine, especially as both India and Africa have a rich history of using traditional medicine.
The theme of the International Day of Yoga celebrations this year reflect the concern for the good health and well-being of people across the globe. It is an endeavor to ensure that we focus on fitness as well as wellness. In partnership with Africa, the Government of India will be holding an international conference, I think the first ever of its kind, on 21st, 22nd June, focusing on universal well-being and commonalities between the indigenous systems of Africa and yoga. It is titled Ubuntu and Yoga. We believe that by bringing the two ancient and powerful cultures of India and Africa together, we will build upon and further refine our respective traditional cures for modern health hazards like COVID, diabetes, or mental health. and serve the health needs of our large populations at an affordable cost. I understand that yoga is an invaluable gift of India's ancient tradition, which embodies unity of mind and body, thought and action, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature, a holistic approach to health and well-being. For us Nigerians, we should begin to focus and understand the definition of health, not just taking those synthetic pills. Those pills have a long-time side effect. I speak as a pharmacist, trained to produce medicines, but what we know, holistic medicine is the way to go, encompassing nature in its entirety.
Nigeria and India have a lot in common in terms of huge, youthful population, democracy, economy, as well as some similar peculiarities in youth and sports development.
Polling stations have opened in Ethiopia on Monday for national and regional elections in the greatest electoral test yet for Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. He sees it as his commitment to the country's democracy after decades of repressive rule. War, insecurity and logistical issues in Africa's most populous nation means ballots would not be cast in more than 100 constituencies of the 547 across the country. There are up to 40 million registered voters. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching News 360. More stories after the break. Do stay. Welcome back. A group of 15 West African leaders present at a summit in Ghana on Saturday plan to launch a single currency in 2027. Jean-Claude Cassibro, president of the ECOWAS Commission, says the shock of the pandemic suspended the implementation of the Convergence Pact in 2020 to 2021. The countries hope the single currency ECO will replace the CFA franc, which helped to boost trade and economic growth. The Prime Minister of Sweden, Stefan Löfven, has been overthrown by the country's parliament in a no-confidence vote. The no-confidence motion was supported by 181 members in the 349-seat parliament on Monday. According to members of the parliament, Löfven's government was harmful, historically weak, and should never have come into power. The 63-year-old is the first Swedish Prime Minister to be ousted by a no-confidence motion presented by the opposition. Löfven has a week to resign and hand the Speaker the job of finding a new government. Barnaby Joyce has been re-elected as the new Deputy Prime Minister of Australia after winning majority of the vote in the 21-member party room meeting. Joyce won national leader Michael McCormack in a leadership spiel on Monday. In a press conference after the spiel, Joyce said he was humbled to be elected leader as he did not expect to win. The new Deputy Prime Minister said he would maintain a strong stance on China and foreign investment in Australia. He also said that he would be working to protect the liberty of Australians. And to business, the Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative in its recent audit report revealed that Nigeria made $34.22 billion from the oil and gas sector in 2019. According to the report, the revenue made in 2019 was 4.88% higher than the $32.63 billion made in 2018. The audit report covered 98 entities, including 88 oil and gas companies, 9 government agencies, and the Nigerian liquefied natural gas. The breakdown of the earnings in the report showed that payments by the companies accounted for $18.9 billion, while the government sale of crude oil and gas accounted for $15.32 billion. And to sport, Nigeria's national under-21 tennis champion Taiwo Mati has been listed among the awardees of the 2021 With the Future in Mind Scholarship by the International Table Tennis Federation. The African cadet was among the 13 players under the Prominent Youth Players category by the World Table Tennis ruling body. Mati is one of the 2 African players listed alongside Egypt's Hannah Good, who is the world's #1 under 15 female player. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like TOS Television Network on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Many thanks for watching.